The equipment should be mounted by a competent person. Well, I guess I'm not using these. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and welcome to building my home gym. You saw me frantically acquire it in a past video, and now we're gonna put it together, I guess? I mentioned my squat rack was on the way. Oh, I should say present tense, it is still on the way. All the accessories that I ordered after the squat rack are here. The squat rack is still not shipped. This, I feel, justifies my scrambling to buy those in person because Amazon is very busy right now and they have a lot more priorities than me feeling fit. And also, this is not a traditional unboxing because I left the boxes outside of my apartment and then disinfected all of this. Sorry you don't get to see the box. I don't think that's important, but it is important to keep germs out of your home. Oh, hello, Bear. Speaking of Bear, will I be showing you my first workout in my home gym? No, because I already did one and I was naked. Like, if you build a home gym and you're not working out nude, like, what is the point? So anyway, welcome to Bear Gym. But future workouts with you can be fully clothed. I just needed to get that out of my system, you know, deadlifting, tough. Anyway, I'm hoping the second half of this video is me showing you my squat rack, but until then, you can see all the accessories I got, and I'm gonna build this bench. That's right, I did get a bench. I haphazardly was like, oh wait, I need a bench in the last video, and then thought I would use my piano bench. I can bench. Ooh, I'm gonna bench with my piano bench. It was not big enough, did not support the whole length of my body, so I got this one on Amazon, which came to me very quickly. So I guess Amazon thinks it's a priority that I'm able to sit, although who knows if I'm able to actually turn this into something. It's also funny I realized that I needed catches for my squat rack, and so I bought those separately, and they arrived before the squat rack. I'm sure my neighbors will be happy that I can fail without destroying my floor and being very loud. Oh, if you don't understand what that is, the squat rack is here and it hangs on, and then if you drop the barbell, it catches them instead of it just falling straight through into the earth, okay? They have been unbagged. One of the things I got were rings. These are super cheap and I wanted to be able to do dips, and it'd be expensive to get like a dip rig to add on to my squat rack. So this is way better. Plus it's more gymnastic and you use your core, and I can use it for ring rows. I can hang my feet on it and do push-ups. There's so much versatility as soon as I can hang this on something. Although until my squat rack shows up, I do have my J-Flex bars and I can hang from that. I also got athletic tape. We can talk about that with my barbell. And these Velcro wrap ties, which doesn't seem like a fitness item. They actually are like a Home Depot thing to hold your hose together, but I'll show you why you might want these too. First, let's make a bench. And there we go. Not bad. It's benching. It is being a bench. I feel like this is a success. Right, let's make it a little more sturdy. Are there things to read? There's a lot to read. Okay. What? Don't show me the exercises. How do I assemble? Oh, there are only 4 steps. Oh, I better not blow this. Well, apparently I had it upside down. Under penalty of law, this tag not to be removed. Oops. There are tools and bolts and stuff. I should have ordered scissors from Amazon. This is like the fitness version of my dome video. I seem to have gotten myself trapped in here now. And actually I did do floor presses, so basically just benching on the ground. You can't go all the way back full range of motion like you would with a bench, but it's still pretty good to work at the top part of your bench press if you want to lay on the ground and not build a bench yourself. Sweet, so far so good. Nope, come on, find the right tool. It's cool it even came with the right tool. This is the cheapest one that I could find on Amazon, and so far I recommend it. Sweet. The bottom is screwed. And now we're gonna do the leg. I get now why this is 4 steps. Step 3 is just check carefully that all the connections are tight. They give you an extra step to be like, hey, did you screw it up, idiot? Washers and long bolts. Here we go. Looking good to me. Where's the tool? Oh, right. Clanged it over here. Ooh, yeah. This is so tight I can skip step 3. Repeat the 1 rep for 4 rounds. And I have completed step 2. Wait, what is step 4? Turn my bench upside down. Okay. And there you have it. But does it bench? So glad you're here to experience this with me. The official I think it's benching. It's doing its job. Good job, team. We're well on our way to powerlifting. Now about that barbell. Well, the one that I got is more of a CrossFit one, and so it's not as grippy as I would like. And I got athletic tape for it. Now this is basically CrossFit sacrilege, but I am desperate. I'm not kidding. My first session was deadlifting, obviously, Bear, as I mentioned, and I used chalk in my own home. Like, I was just all over the carpet because I was so frustrated that I couldn't grip onto the barbell. It's very spinny, which is nice, but not so rough. And I can't keep ruining my carpet to try and get PRs, so this is happening. All of my CrossFitters, please forgive me, but I'm desperate, clearly. Okay, was a little worried when this arrived. I would have rather have gotten goat tape because that one I think is stickier. I've not used it, but it is made for CrossFitters. This feels more like what my brother used to put on his hockey sticks whenever he played hockey. It's not as grippy as I need. It might even be making it more slippery. The reason I didn't order goat tape is because they said it would arrive in the next 2 months or so. Ooh, the rings! They come with this stuff that you're supposed to wrap it on the bottom of the rings, but I don't need that on there. I bet, okay, this is definitely CrossFit sacrilege. I'm gonna put these rubber ring wraps on my barbell. Oh my goodness. If I was cleaning or snatching, I would never do this, but because I'm just in desperate need of grip and I'm only gonna do slow power lifts to not annoy my neighbors, we're doing it. But like, will it work? This is highly unorthodox, and I don't know if I am gonna be okay with that. I'm okay with this. This is great, yes! This is gonna do just fine in my bare bones, bare gym. There was actually another permutation in there where I took off all of this tape and then I put on the rubber stuff, and it didn't work at all. It was just slipping all around on the metal, and so then I put all of this tape back on, and now putting those two together, success. A little bummed about this situation from the last gym, so I'm gonna fix that. And Bare Gym is gonna smell like orange for a bit. Well, can't remember the last time I used this, but the sprayer doesn't want to agree with me. Oh, this stuff is pungent. Paper towel stuck in it now. This is going really well. I mean, this is what you get for buying the cheapest thing possible, but hey, we're working through it. Splendid, now I got it nice and bare. No, and I already accidentally bumped this faceplate with my bumper plates, but they're bumper plates, that's what it's for. So let's just use my not so grippy athletic tape that's left over, showing you the true behind the scenes of how to make a real gym function. Yeah, this looks great. Because the point of a faceplate is to keep this ugly thing from being seen. So I'm putting this nice, pretty thing on top. You look great. I know many of you have come from my main channel, and you're well aware that I'm not getting my apartment deposit back. Honestly, I'm leaving this better than I got it. Now let's talk about my Velcro straps that I confidently brought up, but I actually haven't tested this out yet. They seem pretty powerful. You did see the video where I got all this equipment. I talked about these plates and how I got ones with grips on them so that they can double as dumbbells. Dope. So let's say I want to do chest flies with 10 pounds. Awesome. Now I don't need to buy 10-pound dumbbells. I can just use my plates here and then double use them on my barbell. Now from 10 pounds, I can jump up to 25 pounds. But what if I want to do 15 pounds? Ugh, I should have bought 15-pound dumbbells. But wait! I can hold these 5 pounds in my hand and then maybe do chest flies like this. Sure, fine. Now I have 15-pound dumbbells, but this is kinda hurty and dangerous. Enter these guys that I just made up. I'm pretty sure I can strap these together and they should hold darn securely, and then I don't have to worry about keeping the 5-pounder in my hand while I'm chest flying with my new dumbbell. The other one on here too. And what do we got? Oh, heck yeah, it's working. Hey! Super stoked about this because I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. And these are just pre-cut bundling ties that you would use to hold, like I said, a hose together. And if I want to go back to 10 and 5 pounds, they separate super easily. Another really nice addition to my home gym, this pipe. It's actually left over from when I turned my entrance into, okay, be careful of the ceiling fan. When I turned my entrance into a red carpet experience, shout out to my main channel, I used a bunch of pipe and I intentionally bought extra so I can mobilize with it. This is great for opening up your chest. I also love the standing one where you hold it at the top and kind of lean into it and rock back and forth. It goes all down your side to stretch out your lats. If you saw my video for people that work in an office, I showed you this move where you're pushing up against a wall to open up your pecs and chest and shoulders. This pipe dealie is an even more intense version of that. Just make sure to not let your shoulders pop out and your back arch. You want to stay tight in your core and hold your shoulders back. Definitely feel it here. And this is super cheap. Great addition to the home gym, except for the hitting things. And hey, let's try out the rings, shall we? Where are my instructions? Before mounting, note that the equipment should be mounted by a competent person. Well, yes, I'm not using these. Okay, I had a competent person come in and help me. Obviously, I made them stay 6 feet away. And to bravely test them out in front of you, this is what I was saying about being more of a core workout. Oh, man. I have to keep myself stable the whole time, which is way harder than traditional dips. But I do want to show you what I was doing before I got these, because this may be something that you want to do in your own home gym. I have these 2 stools, and I put them separated apart and dipping down and back up. I don't like this as much because I'm not getting the same range of motion. My feet are hitting the ground right now, and I would like to be able to go deeper. And of course, like I said, the stability of rings is much harder. And now, let me just be hopeful for a little bit. I'm gonna do a transition to, hey, here comes my squat rack, maybe, hopefully. And no, it's about a week later, and Amazon just emailed me saying that my squat rack is delayed for another month. Which I am not mad about because I imagine it is just under a pile of disinfectant spray that is getting out to the people that need it, so I can't be upset. Speaking of cleaning, though, let me show you what I have been doing. Sans squat rack. Boom! Cleans from the floor, and then I can front squat. I haven't been back squatting because, well, I'd have to do this, transfer, and I can't go very heavy if I'm jumping to my back like that. So I've been sticking to what I showed you earlier, front squats. So it's taken some finagling, but I'm still getting leg days in. So remember when I said I wasn't gonna do any Olympic lifting? Oops, cleans are Olympic lifting. And actually yesterday was back day, and I couldn't help myself, so I did an EMOM of boom, snatches, which is fine. I thought I would hit. There's a fan up there, but I'm not tall enough to knock it, so don't. And I said I was only gonna do powerlifting because I didn't want to jump a lot in here with a heavy weight, so I've been doing very light, but I'm glad that I can still keep working on my Oli form and not lose that, even though it's not as heavy as I would like. And I am getting cardio in still, even though I badmouth it all the time. It's only because I want women not to be scared of resistance training. So many women are like, boo on weightlifting, so I feel like I have to go in the opposite direction and be like, boo on cardio, stop running all the time, it doesn't work as well as you think. But anyway, I still want my heart to be awesome, so I set up those rollers that I told you about. You want to see me attempt this? The Bear Gymnasium has a stationary bike that isn't very stationary at all, actually. It's quite wobbly. But I'm getting better. Ooh! Not gonna edit that out so you know how hard this is. Alright, here we go. And I just realized I still have my light on here, which is stupid. Great, this is wonderful. But it's actually really cool. I feel like I'm training my brain too, because this is like, you're focusing on balance the entire time. And it's not like riding outside because there's no hills and there's no coasting. I'm constantly pushing on this like a stationary bike. Oh, but it's not a stationary bike. Sweet! Like a 20-second demonstration and I'm puffing. Still really looking forward to that squat rack though. Just waiting. Oh, while we're sitting around waiting, I should tell you about Total Fit Heads, my podcast with Max Nussleaps. I announced it a few weeks ago and it's been going very well on Apple Podcasts. Please subscribe if you haven't, because we talk about actually a lot of isolation fitness stuff. We completely pivoted and now all of our things have been about how to stay fit while you're trapped home by yourself. So it is still helpful and still hilarious, and now we've made the decision to let you look at it. We've been recording remotely, so there's no coughing on individuals, but we've been filming it in Skype so you can see us talking and joking and being very intrigued by all of these specialists that we're bringing on. So, on Wednesdays at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific, we're gonna put Total Fit Heads on this channel so you can watch it. I know a lot of you are not driving to work anymore and don't need to just listen to a podcast. So hey, hang out with us visually. I'm excited to see what you pallies think of this, so let me know in the comments if you're pumped to have another place where you can be a fit head with us. And that means 2 videos on this channel each week. You're gonna be twice as fit. And I guess now, since I told you all this, I'm gonna have to get the second episode about my home gym out this week instead of a month from now whenever my squat rack is here. So stay tuned for episode 3 of Making My Outrageous Home Gym. This is a teaser of what, okay, there we go, what it's gonna look like when that happens. And I will see you on Wednesday now.